The first one, so there's this guy in Ontario, Alex's Homebrew. He sells stuff on Gunpost and that kind of thing. And he sells an upper, aluminum upper for the TM22 to make it rear charge. So you don't need the side charging handle anymore. You can charge it like an AR. And works pretty good. So I've converted this one here. It does, I don't know, clean it up side to side because that side charging handle isn't sticking out from the side anymore. And you can just grab it on one side and pull it, and that just works fine as well. Feels like a pretty decent quality kit. And yeah, I'm probably going to shoot this thing this weekend. It's one of the guns I'm going to shoot. A little bit pricey because they're 200 something because it's a custom aluminum part for a weird market. So
It's kind of crazy though. I think that guy's designed his own scope and sells them too.
like this one, like this scope right here. This
Sure.
one? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Alex's Homebrew. So I emailed him. I saw his review on, what was that Optics channel? There was a YouTuber that reviewed his scope. I'm like, oh, this guy's in Canada? Hey, can you send me one of those? He's like, yeah. Do you have a TM22, by the way? I'm like, yeah. In fact, I have one sitting right here. He's like, oh, I'm going to send you something else as well. So he sent me that and this scope to take a look at. So he spec'd out a 1:4, made in China, but it's got a couple of kind of interesting features on it that you wouldn't really expect for. It's still pretty cheap. It's like $350, something like that. One of the things that he spec'd in there, it comes with a kill flash. So that's impossible to show on a camera, but
Well, it killed the flash, right? That's the whole point.
It's doing great. Yeah, it comes with a kill flash. It's kind of neat because that's not really something you get with a lot of inexpensive scopes. It comes with the mount on there, so it's got that AR height optics mount that it comes with. 1:4, so like not the most magnification possible out of, and pretty like out of date in terms of magnification. It's got a pretty short throw, so it's just that much, and it's got a humongous magnification grabber right up here. So pretty, it's not as quick as some of the better ones with a little like nipple hanging off that you grab onto and flip over. Like those are going to be faster than this one. The red dot in here. So a lot of scopes, the magnification, they kind of like just shine light at it, and anything in the reticle picks it up. So you get a lot of like spill. You don't get a lot of brightness because it's the LED or whatever hitting the reticle coming back at your eye. The more expensive scopes, and I think the first one I tried like this was Adam Glatz, his Razor 1-10, shooting I think in BC, or was that in Saskatchewan? I can't remember. And that thing had a fiber dot. So it's actually in the scope, the reticle, one of those lines is a fiber optic going up to the middle, and then it's got a sharp 90-degree turn on it, and it aims right at your eyeball. And what that does is allow for extremely bright red dots. So I think I'll be able to catch this on camera because it's so friggin' bright. But
Oh wow, it is.
Yeah. It's really daytime bright, right? So really bright, really sharp and crisp, just right in the middle there. Enough to the point where you could use it as a red dot. You can just pull it up to your face, use the red dot as a dot, and go for it. I've tried using that on some of the other scopes. I had that Cabela's 126, and it had a dot on it. And it looked great until I tried it at a 3-gun match. I was like, oh, this is not daytime bright. I can't actually use this even on max. More of like a nighttime illumination kind of a thing. The other thing, okay, so I don't actually like illumination on scopes because they kill themselves all the time. You get these stupid dials on them, and then you leave it on, and then it dies a horrible death because the battery, you forgot, and the battery gets killed. This thing's got a 5-minute auto shut off and shake awake, which is, we've been seeing that in red dots. We haven't really been seeing that technology in scopes. So that was kind of cool. And I don't know, the rest of it is just a scope.